Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder, and welcome to Shopping with Napalm. Yes, that's the thing today, and first of all, a warning. If you don't like me, if you're easily triggered or offended, or because you just were in not a spot to profit from this event that I will just now make a lot of profit from, then this video is absolutely nothing for you. And eventually, if you don't like me, then why you're watching this video in the first place. But on the other hand, if you want to see some stupidly accidental arranged success, if you just want to see me pulling off something insane today, if you are out for something different on my channel, then this video is absolutely something for you. And we're talking about silver lines, as you can guess, as you could have already guessed, with the German premium P47 in the background alongside the J288. Those are, in my opinion, at least for the Germans, more or less reliable silver line makers. In the past, I earned a lot of silver lines with bombers in arcade, in realistic, sometimes even in simulator, premium account through all the years, playing for 6 years. No wonder I have piled up quite some silver lines, as well as in working together with Gaijin, that also saves me a lot of silver lines here and there. But at the end of the day, I still play for my own silver lines. I have never transferred golden eagles to silver lines, and yet there are people out there that have more than 5 times the amount of silver lines. Yes, over 500 million silver lines, which sounds insane up until the point that you realize that they don't play ships, they don't play helicopters, they don't play tanks, and only play jets in RRB. And that for years. Then, yeah, economy, Gaijin, you can do it. So, despite this, I'm always up for saving silver lines. I'm always out there for making the most use out of my boosters and my orders, wagers. I made numerous videos about it, and that is all about earning silver lines. Today, I want to make a dedicated how to spend silver lines, and by pure accident, I ended up in this situation. And without further ado, let's hop into it, and I'll talk you through. So the thing is this, let's start with the shopping tour right away. And I researched a lot of those planes, tanks and ships, but never felt like it's worth buying them, and I wanted to save silver lines. That this event would actually come caught me by surprise, but now I think I can profit from this. And yes, even helicopters get bought. Ugh, helicopters. And even high-tier tanks. It's just a coincidence. Like this Italian line, I never felt like they are worth buying, and so I only bought stuff to progress further than this. So here with those 4 Italian tanks, I actually can save 815,000 silver lines. And if we add other stuff to this, just like the Mitsubishi T2, Japanese top tier jet, and as well as the Super Mystere, then we come pretty close to, if we then add another plane, the Seahawk, the British one, we end up so far at 3.635 million silver lines. That's not great, but it's not terrible. And to top it off with the G91, our final spending number is 4.15 million silver lines, and that's the same number that we have saved compared to the usual cost. And for a change, thanks Gaijin, no irony this time, although they could have advertised this much sooner. So finally, we are back in harbor with our Russian River Premium Patrol Boat money making machine, that is the MBK Project 186 MK85. After our journey across the globe, quite literally from the territories of America across Europe and their fields of battle discounts or discount battles to the high discount standards of Japan, we got everything in the bag. And there were ships that I did not record, so I forgot to add the Brooklyn and the Kirov. So at the end, everything combined, it's more or less 5 million silver lines that I spent, but at the end that I also saved. So first of all, thumbs up to Gaijin for this event and for the funny naming as well. Meltdown discounts, That's very appropriate. That's a hot naming, not just only for the current weather in Germany, but also a popular meme thing that is currently going on with a Chernobyl miniseries. So yeah, something that for a change Gaijin made absolutely correct. That just gives me the opportunity to give them a thumbs up for all the criticism that goes towards them when they do something right. I'm the first one for them to congratulate them. So what's the final verdict? More of this, please. Make the player base happy, and I know that Gaijin needs to do so, because if we have 55,000 players online on a Sunday afternoon, that's not great, that's not terrible either, but I think a few thousands were there after they purchased something of their desire with a 50% discount. The discounts are not over yet, because the rest of the week, as far as I know, there are also 50% discounts on a lot of premium vehicle bundles. Go and check them out. If you want to ask what is worth it, just go through the list for yourself, because I don't know what kind of thing you have in mind. Do you want planes, tanks, or ships? Do you want just the latest premiums? Then you have to just wait for the next kind of discount, because vehicles of patch 1.89 were not addressed. That's just how Gaijin does it, but everything that is a bit older has a 50% discount. You can always test drive them, and if you are not sure about this, go and check out my videos on YouTube for them. Just type in Napalmratte and the vehicle of your desires, and there is a high chance that a video will pop up. If not a first impressions, it might even be a review. And with this having said, we come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it for a change. Sorry for no gameplay, but once in a while I'm happy to do a video like this either. It was relatively quick to make, which is important because of those terrible hot temperatures, and in my room where now all the doors are closed due to the better sound, yeah, it's heating up quite a lot. So Gaijin did something right for a change, and not everybody profited to the maximum for it. I hope that Gaijin, I would have loved it if Gaijin gave us a warning like a week earlier, so we just could have waited for 1 week on our spendings, etc. And that would be awesome. That would be really great. But even this event like here was absolutely fantastic. So more of this, Gaijin, and if you now could address the map designs, the balance, the compression, and historical accuracy, then this would be the world's most perfect game. That's it for me today, so thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more, share this with your friends and clanmates, and we'll see each other on the waves, in the skies, and on the battlefields of War Thunder.